Good morning, loves. It's another beautiful day. Another tired day, but it's okay because I'm getting older. It's gonna happen. One day I'll be able to just sleep and sleep and sleep. But on that day, there'll be a different kind of bed involved, and it's usually below ground. I don't know how comfy they are. But that was what I was always told when I was young. Enjoy your youth while you have it. There's always time to sleep when you're dead. There is no rest for the weary. But it's okay. Today I'm going to try to teach you guys a really good recipe that nobody ever wants to hear. But my kids are going to know all about these recipes. I get the pre-made oatmeals, you know, the flavored ones like apple cinnamon, brown sugar, like the flavored ones, and I'll combine different ones together to make different flavors. And then as my kids get older, they're like, I wonder what happens if I combine these two, what it would taste like. They don't realize that I've already done that for them when they were younger. Like I can make an awesome peach cobbler oatmeal. I'll give you the recipe for that. I don't make it. But this time, what I'm going to teach you guys about is I mostly borrow the recipes that from like Nabisco and things like that for say chocolate chip cookies. I use their recipe for the most part. There's one or two little tweaks I make to it to make them extra delicious, but this time I had to look up recipes for it, and there's not very many people who make this recipe. Oatmeal chocolate chip. I had them once when I was young, and I can never find them anywhere now. So I wanted to make some for my kids because oatmeal cookies, they're good, and for picky kids, they will eat that as a breakfast biscuit or whatever, you know, and it's still healthy. Oatmeal raisin biscuits, cookies are still healthy, you know, and if they're picky and they don't want to eat real food right now, they just want to have cookies and things like that, and those cookies work for it. Luckily, my kids are not picky like that. I mean, they're picky to an extent. Like, if they think something looks really, really gross, they won't eat it. I understand. I was a kid that didn't want to eat spinach. But turns out I was allergic to spinach. That's why I didn't want to eat it. That's why I don't force my kids to eat anything. I give them the option. Because my parents still don't know that I'm allergic to it. I still force myself from time to time to try to eat it. And then I have situations occur with it that cause me internal pain. Hey, I try, because sometimes the leafy greens are needed to get my iron back up. And I've never really heard of anybody like me being allergic to spinach. I want to be just like the pie. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. That didn't work out at all. Hold on, I gotta stop this for a minute. Anyway, there are a lot of things happening in the world right now that I would love to touch on, but I don't want to right now. I want to have a happy morning, because the things that are happening right now are not happy. And no, I did not forget about what I said with the two stories I wanted to cover. It's just not the time to do it. I haven't had time to do proper research on it. Insects, they drive me crazy. Anyway, I haven't had time to do the proper research and get everything printed off and get the pictures together. I may not do the stories now because I have a family to take care of. Remember what I was saying about balancing work and life? Or family? That's what I try to do. And right now, my family needs me. I need me. But we'll come back to those stories another time. But for now, me and my daughter are going to do her schoolwork because I'm the teacher and she needs to do her schoolwork. And right now she's just, she's being like I was. She's playing with her oatmeal. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with it. I made a mess out of myself and the whole house when I was young with my oatmeal because I thought it was cool to spin it around and would fly up the table and up on the walls. And my stepmom never got mad about it. Never. I always felt bad because I felt like I was wasting food. And I was never kept in the dark about the fact that there are people all around the world that are starving. So I've always had that feeling in my gut that if I waste something, somebody else could have had that. That's a meal that somebody else could have had. And I try to force myself to eat things that I'm allergic to, like spinach, because there are people out in the world that don't have even that to eat. So, doesn't matter how bad it tastes, it's food. That's why I've learned how to make so many things like this, like the oatmeal cookies and things like that. Oatmeal breakfast bars, whatever, I don't care what you call it. It's what it is. But when kids are able to eat things like that, that makes me feel good inside. That no matter what, they'll have enough to sustain life. Like I said, I add things to mine that most people don't to boost the nutrition in it. But I didn't go to school to be a nutritionist. I need to go back to school for a lot of things to make sure that I'm doing everything right, or get to know people who have gone to school for it, whatever. I mean, I'm friends with doctors and things like that, so I mean, I just have to get a hold of them and be like, look, am I doing this right? And they'll tell me yes or no. So, anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you guys. When I get done cooking the cookies, I will make sure you see what they look like and let you know if my kids really like them. I love you guys. Bye.